Okay. We are going over covalent now. All right. So you should have two spaces for these. All right. And we're just going to go on to the next thing, covalent. We're going to name covalent. Okay. So the first step of naming covalent is you are going to name the nonmetal. Remember, it's nonmetal, nonmetal, two nonmetals. So we're just going to name the first nonmetal. Okay. Number two, the second nonmetal changes to IDE. Okay, so far it looks the same thing as the other one, right? So, what's the difference? The difference comes in with covalent uses prefixes. For those little numbers, we call the subscripts. So, with the little numbers on the bottom, with covalent, we recognize them and we put them into the name. Okay? So the subscripts, for example, if I had X and Y, right, the subscripts I'm looking at happen down here, those numbers. Okay? Those are the subscripts. So if the subscript is 1, we use the prefix mono / or mon. Okay? If it's 2, we use the prefix di. If it's 3, we use the prefix tri. If there's 4, we use the prefix tetra. Tetra, as in tetrahedral, it's a four-sided shape, or the game Tetris. There's 4 blocks in each one. 5, penta. And 6, hexa. Okay? Now, sometimes the A's are dropped for penta and hexa, especially if it's 2 vowels in a row. Sometimes they drop the A's. But then I've seen other cases where they leave the A's. So it really doesn't matter if you drop the A or doesn't. Okay? All right. Okay, so let's look at these examples then. All right, that would be the next column. All right, and if you please, can you put at the very top of covalent compound in big letter prefixes? Okay? Because all covalent compounds need prefixes. Your binary ionic compounds don't have prefixes. Covalent need prefixes. All right, so let's start with C. What's the name of C? Oh, sorry, hold on. I forgot one important rule. One important rule. That was number 4. And did you notice how I did one different color than the other ones? Because there's actually a rule that pertains to mono and mon. All right? The first element never uses mono or mon. Just the first one. The second one uses it. The first one doesn't use mono or mon. The first one can use di, the first one you can use tri, but it never uses mono or mon. Okay? I forgot about that rule. Any questions on that? All right, so let's go back to our examples then. So the first element never uses mono and mon. All right, so the first one is C. And what is C? Carbon. How many carbons are there? Just 1. So do I say monocarbon? No. There's that rule, right? We just say carbon. Okay? Now, oxygen becomes oxide, and there are 2 of them. So it becomes dioxide. So that reads 1 carbon, 2 oxygens, right? Carbon dioxide. All right. How about this one, C and O? First one is C, and that's going to be written as carbon. And there's only one of them, so we're not going to put mono on it. There's only just one. Now, the next one is oxygen, which changes to oxide, and there's only one of them, so is it just oxide?
No, monoxide.
It becomes monoxide, right? We've got to put that mon for the second element. It's not monoxide because that would be 2 O's in a row, right? So they drop it and it goes monoxide, right? So you've probably heard of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide before, right?
Yes.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and still do up to number 10, and then we'll cover it like we did the last one.